Watch this.
Singles event last night in Houston called Crush Club. And hopefully
Singles event in Houston. Let's
this
watch
doesn't
this.
get in the wrong eyeballs, but black men that talk to white women and kind of like push you away when you're trying to talk to them, it's kind of crazy. Like I was talking
It's 2026. We can date whoever the fuck we want to date. That's all races of people. It's 2026. Date whoever you like. It should not be an issue what skin color we date. And look at her, bro. So this is the type of women that I told you guys that are at these singles events, the undesirable women, women that you would not even swipe on a dating app. That's why I feel like these singles events, these speed dating events is a waste of time, money, and energy. It's just people that you would never give the time of day to. Like, is this someone that you would swipe on?
this gentleman last night at the event, and I just stumbled upon him. He was at the bar and I was going towards the bar, and I started talking to him, and he was a nice statuesque black guy. Like they have all these stickers that had color codes. So basically, like, green was like 21 to 24, purple was 25 to 27 or something, and then or 29, and then orange was like 30 and 30 to 34, and then red, which was what I was wearing, is 35 and up. No cap.
35 and up. She is post-wall complaining about her options. This is a post-wall woman who's at a singles event because all her options have dried up. Why would a guy who has his shit together in Houston, let me know, guys, let me know in the comments, if you're a guy in Houston, is this someone that you would go and approach? Why would a guy who has his shit together in Houston pick her out of all the other options out there? The young girls who don't got that much baggage. This is a post-wall woman, out of shape, going to a singles event. I told you, the people who go to these singles events are people who have no options, the undesirables, people you would not even swipe on. This is the leftover women at these singles events. And going to a singles event is just a waste of time, gentlemen. Do not waste your time going to these stupid events. Do something more productive with your life. There's so many other things you could do rather than going to this stupid speed dating event.
So he had a red sticker on, and I was like, okay, so he's in my age range or whatever. So I started talking to him, and he's with this Latino guy, and they're just, chatting it up or whatever. And I was like, okay, finally, I'm finding the people with the red tags on. How are you guys doing? Just, mingling. I have no problem talking to anybody. So he says, I'm doing good. And he's like really chipper and really like, over the top, kind of just like, not flamboyant, but like boisterous and, full of energy. Super chill, seemed like, or whatever. But he kept looking over me. He's taller than me, and he kept looking over me. And he was like doing these eyes at his Latino friend. I was like, okay, well, how long have you guys been here? And he ends up saying like, oh no, we just got here maybe like 30 minutes ago. And I was like, okay, I've been here for about an hour. Have you already stopped by the bar? Or this is, he was like, no, I'm not actually going to the bar. I just like stand by the bar line because, people are moving and it's more accessible. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, cool. All right. Well, anyways, like, what's your name? And I see it on his name tag, but I always like to say, what's your name? I don't remember his name. Let's not even go there because irrelevant. But he keeps looking at this Latino guy like over and beyond me. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to hold you guys up. It was nice to meet you. I just like to mingle and say hello to everybody. 2 seconds later, this motherfucker is with his white.
Now she's talking all this shit because this guy was not interested in her. You were so excited and you had such a good attitude when you walked up to him and talked to him. But now that he wanted to see what else is out there, you got to go with this shit talking, huh? This is what women do when they get rejected. Post-wall women talking all this shit about you when you reject their ass.
Girl. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I wasn't your type, my nigga. Sorry for interrupting your swag for the white girls. No offense, but like, it's just so curious and like.
My bad. So I think I paused at the wrong time. So he was laughing and stuff while he was talking to a white girl, and she has an issue with that.
different. Like, I don't know. I go to a lot of black spaces. So when I go to these spaces, I know that the niggas like other niggas. But when you're in these kind of spaces and like everybody's involved, it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, you're unsure. So you don't want to step on any toes. And throughout the night, you know, I saw this guy, not looking, but, you know, we're in a space where it's like, okay, if you already talk to somebody, that kind of like piques your eye when you're in that space still. So this man talked to at least 4 white girls only. And mind you, there were several beautiful black ladies there. And that's okay. That's
Men have options. Black women do not police black men. Same as black women, you are free to date whoever you want to do. This should not even be an issue or a topic of discussion in 2026. Black men are able to date. They can date whoever the fuck they want to date, and they are dating whoever the fuck they want to date. We don't police y'all when y'all date outside your race. I'm for going to where you're celebrated. If you want to, life is too damn short. If you want to date only a particular race, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But you have the freedom to date whoever you want to date. It's not an issue. And I'm just over this issue of people complaining about interracial relationships. It's stupid. It's played out. It's 2026. Why is this still an issue? I think her issue is because no other races were trying to talk to her at this speed dating event, because they can tell that she's post-wall. She had the badge. So that means she's over 35. She's overweight. She's not in shape. So a guy, that's for any man who, no matter what race he is, who has his shit together, he's in shape. Why would he choose an out of shape post-wall woman like her? She's just mad because that nigga was able to talk to different chicks and no other races of dudes were running up to her, talking to her. This is a woman who has no options. All of her options dried up. That's why she went to this dumbass speed dating, this singles event. Because this was her last ditch effort at trying to find somebody. But now, instead of her taking the time to really talk to other people, get to know other people, she was laser focused on this Negro, this well-to-do man, throughout the whole night while he is trying to get to know all these other people at the speed dating event, the singles event. This was a waste of time for you to go to an event and her ass is acting like she's Inspector Gadget, just watching his ass throughout the entire night. There are other people there. You should talk, get to know all these other men. You're trying to date, right? You want to get to know people, do that. But let this brother get to know these people in peace. Stop clocking him. He's not worried about you. Why are you worried about this brother? But again, this is what happens with bitter, older women who have no options. They act like bullies. They become bitter. They're rude, disrespectful. They have a shitty ass attitude. There's a reason why they're post-wall and single. No man who has his shit together is going to deal with that. I don't know why it's so hard for old ass women to accept this. Change your fucking attitude, work out, do better, and then maybe you can get somebody who would want to spend the rest of their life with you. But until then, please shut the fuck up and do the work on yourself.
Yeah, that's your preference. Nobody is talking about the preference. Let's not go there. Let's not say, oh, why can black girls date white guys and white guys can't date white girls? I mean, black guys can't date white girls. We're not comparing. It's just how he was like basically looking through me like I was like invisible. Like,
you're not that attractive to him. That's why. You're out of shape. You expect niggas to kiss your fucking ass. Who's going to kiss an old woman's ass? Nobody. Wake up. This is your reality. Get over it. And I've never met a black dude who gave a shit about if a black woman was dating a white dude, Latino, Asian. We don't give a shit. We do not care. Women really think that it bothers us. No. Why would it bother? Like niggas can easily date outside their race and have fun. We do not give a shit what black women are doing. And she's just so bitter. You can tell she's bitter. But again, why? Okay, the way she acts, her attitude, her bitterness. Who the hell would want to spend the rest of their life with a woman like her? Who would even want to spend their time with a woman like her if they're going to be negative 24/7? She is a type that when you come home from work, she's going to nag you and complain about dumb shit. Men are happily single. This dude was happily trying to get to know all these other women. He took the time to get to know each and every one of these other women at this event. He went to this event for a reason. I'm pretty sure that she would think it's weird if this guy was spying on her throughout the entire night. This is weirdo shit. This is loser behavior. And what did I tell you guys? There are more loser women in the dating scene than there are loser men. This is loser shit. You waste your money to go to a singles event, and then now throughout the whole night, you're clocking some other brother instead of you taking the time to get to know all these other men at this event. Make it make sense. Come on.
I get your preference, but you can also show me respect and like speak to me if I'm just talking to you, and you don't have to like look through me and like, be looking over.
Okay, but to be real with you, I don't have to. We don't have to show you respect. To be honest with you, you are a stranger. I don't owe you that to talk to you throughout the entire fucking night. If I'm not interested in you, I'm not attracted to you, I have the right to do what the fuck I want to do and talk to other people. Women reject men all the time, but you don't see men bitching about it. Women cannot handle rejection, fellas. I'm telling you this right now. Women cannot handle rejection because they are so used to guys kissing their ass. That guy he's not obligated to entertain her ass throughout the entire night. He's a grown ass man.
Or to your friend, like, fuck this chick, let's talk to her. Like, I don't know, kind of weird. But black guys that do that is.
But they're in Houston, so this is what's in Houston, right? Is this what majority of the women look like in Houston? Like post-wall? I'm not talking about the young girls, but is this how it is in Houston? Out of shape post-wall women complaining about their dating options, entitled.
It's like, bitch, and he's dark skinned. I look like your mom. Like, okay.
What the fuck does him have to dark skin looking like my mom? I look like your mom. Okay, why? I hate when they say this about you don't date black women. Like, what about your mom? Why the fuck would I want to date someone who looks like my mom? Have y'all really paid attention to that? That is weird. That is not even a good comparison. I'm black too. I'm just like your mom. Why the fuck? That don't make no sense. She is bitter because she went to a damn singles event and it failed. Just like all her other dating options have failed. She's average as fuck and she doesn't want to date on her level. She's average. That's what's wrong with the dating market. You have below average women who don't want to date on their level. Sweetheart, you ain't about to get no nigga who's a 10 out of 10. You ain't got no options. You're post wall. Wake up. Get off this nigga's tip. Let this nigga enjoy his night. He was already enjoying it. I guarantee you, this dude was enjoying his night and he didn't pay her ass no mind. Her ass was not on this dude's mind. He was having fun. Get over yourself. Seriously. You're post-wall. Your options are going to dry up. I'm pretty sure her ass overlooked guys who were on her level.
Okay.
Okay, this is her again. Look at the stomach. Can you see the stomach? You can tell why would you even wear this freaking shirt? This does not even compliment her. This is why he looked past her. This is the shit. This is the shit that's at these singles events. You wasting your money going to a singles event, getting out of shape women like this. You paying to go. You already pay for these dating apps. Now you got to pay again to go to a damn singles event to meet post-wall women who are out of shape. This is why this nigga was looking at other women. The wall is undefeated. I tell you, the wall is undefeated. Undefeated. That is what she looks like. And if she wore a stupid ass outfit that showed her gut, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's gonna go to somewhere else. She's the type where she's homey. That's it. Nothing romantic whatsoever. At these damn singles events, all you got is post-wall women still running their mouth, complaining about their options. Why? Well, he's my age. He's black. Why doesn't he want me? Because you're out of fucking shape. You're post-wall. You have issues. You always got an attitude. You're argumentative. You have a bad personality. Your whole vibe is off. Why would someone want to spend time with you? This is a speed dating fail. Speed dating, singles events, whatever they call it. It is a fail. I would never waste my time going to these dumbass events. I'm spending money to go to an event to meet women who are not that attractive. I'm going to spend money to meet women who I would never be interested in. Make it make sense, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments, bro. Is she attractive to you? Is this someone that you would swipe on? What value do you think this woman could bring to your life? When you've done the work on yourself as a man, you've been in the gym, you worked on your finances, you have no kids, you're child free, you have your stuff together. You are what you attract. She attracts men who are on her level, not above. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, or I'll holla at y'all. Peace.